Okay, so now I'm finally getting here to the point where we're getting ready to bring the container, the ceilings in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to install a drop ceiling. Before I do that, this is the first thing I wanted to do. So I wanted to bring in here, so I've got my steel beams up here. They're welded in place. You can see right there, I've got a support beam straight down into the floor that supports this end. Well, when I installed it, I mean, if you go through my blog a long time ago, you'll remember that I installed these structural beams down the center. And these beams here are welded in place. And if we're going to come up here and we're going to take a look, I'm going to get right in here, and you can see right here, I've got a chain through these hooks that come down from the actual shipping container. Well, what I'm doing is I'm putting a chain around this, even though it's welded in place. I'm putting actually 2 of them down here, as you can see, because I feel better, even though I know my welds are really good up there and nothing's happened. I've had a lot more weight on this. I just want to make sure that if something ever did happen to the welds, once I close the ceiling in, I won't ever see these again unless I take the drop ceilings out. So what I want more structural reinforcement. Now those hooks up there that you saw the chain goes through and then around this steel beam, those can take 10,000 pounds. Literally, when these containers were being put in place, the backhoe was, the scoop on the backhoe literally was chained to the hooks on the end of the container, and then we lifted the container up. So the hooks themselves have more than enough structural strength to support this. And these chains each can take 880 pounds. And this beam right here, for instance, is a 440-pound beam that I welded in place up here at the top. So this is just for more security. The only reason I'm putting those chains, and of course, once I put my ceiling in underneath this, those will never be seen again. So one thing I'm going to do is, before I go here, one other thing that's going to be done, as you can see, I've got my spray foam. Well, this side here was my first time, and you can see it's not quite good enough. I didn't do it enough. It was the first time I had ever done spray foaming. You can see the huge difference between this side and this side. So I'm buying the same amount, a 620-gallon tank of spray foam. And this time when I come back through, I'm only going to use half of it on this side that actually needs it. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to put spray foam all down this steel beam. That way, I never have to worry about it being exposed to the elements, and it's always going to be covered. It won't be exposed to moisture, for rust, or anything like that to happen. And I'm also going to do the same thing, as you can see right here. Here's my line I ran in today. That's my gas line. I'm going to do the same thing because that's black iron right there. I'm going to also coat it with the spray foam. So I'm going to make sure that all this is covered so I never have to worry, like I said, about rust. So that's what the main thing about this is. I'll post more in my blogs tonight or tomorrow as I update them on the status here. But really, we're getting really close to being done. I've already got the walls here, the wood planks to start putting over this wall right here. This is all going to be covered in wood planks. So this is just, this is all getting done, and I'm really excited. I think by now, I've got a good estimate, we're going to be done with the house by the end of April. So I'm really excited, but I just thought I would do a little short blog here on structurally reinforcing these I-beams here in the ceiling that I had welded in place. Thanks.